Today's workout is a full body advanced reformer flow using two 5-pound dumbbells, the Jumpboard, and the box. I'm going to be working on a balanced body studio reformer, but any reformer will do. And I designed this workout specifically for those who are about to indulge in winter sports like skiing and snowboarding to keep your hips strong, mobile, and flexible so you can kill it on the slopes this winter. We are going to start in footwork. Let's get moving. I'm going to be starting on 3 red and a blue spring. Start lying down onto your backs. Take your heels on the foot bar in a wide turned out position. Your hands are down by the hips and the palms are facing in. Working in a neutral pelvis, take a deep inhale through your nose to prepare. Exhale, push the carriage out, squeeze your biceps, and then lengthen the arms as you bend the knees back to center. Option to hover your elbows about 2 to 3 inches off of the mat to add a little bit more of a challenge for those arms. As you push out, engage your inner thighs, activate your pelvic floor muscles while drawing your abdominals in and up. We want to focus on the breath throughout the movement and keep that tail long and heavy as you drag the carriage back to center with control. Exhale, you push it out, squeeze the biceps, squeeze into your core. And then inhale, bring it back in with that same controlled speed the whole time. Soften those ribs. Keep your gaze straight up. Just for 3. Last 2. One more time, come in half of the way. Little pulses with the arms. Pulse with those legs. Exhale, inhale, breathing. Out and in. Just for 3, 2, 1. Push all the way out. Come all the way in. Move it down to the toes into a Pilates V position. Bend the elbows wide, making 2 goalposts with the arms. Take a deep inhale through your nose to prepare. Exhale, push the carriage out. Reach your arms straight up. Inhale, bend the knees, bend the elbows wide. So you bring your arms down to 2 90-degree angles beside the shoulders. You never lose that heel connection here. As you push out, zip up the inner thighs. Feel your hip bones narrow in towards each other. And then as you drag it back to center with that heavy tail, slightly release the pelvic floor activation and notice that the sits bones widen. We squeeze into the chest, lengthen through the legs. Exhale, reach. Inhale, resist. All the way out, all the way in each time. Feeling that deep inner thigh, pelvic floor, and lower abdominal activation. Exhale. Inhale, breathing. Just for 3. Last 2. One more time. Come in halfway. Pulse the arms, pulse the legs. 2 to 3 inches out, 2 to 3 inches in, up and down with those arms, pulse, squeeze. Exhale, inhale, slow and controlled. For 3, 2, 1, push all the way out. Come all the way in. Parallel the feet on the toes. Lift the heels up high, reach your arms straight up. Push the carriage out, straighten those legs. And then as you bend the knees, also bend the elbows. And then reach the arms up. So you're doing tricep overhead extensions with the arms as we keep the hips, knees, and ankles all in one straight line to work the alignment of our joints as we work our triceps at the same time. Watch that those ribs are not flaring up. Breathe into your back body. Exhale. Inhale, pressing evenly across all of your toes and making sure you're not rolling in or out on those feet or ankles here. 2 more. Breathe through it. One more time, take it out. Come in halfway, pulse the arms, pulse the legs. Pushing from the tailbone, not from the knees. Exhale. Inhale, just for 3, 2, 1. Push all the way out. Come all the way in. Move on to the heels. Feet are parallel. Reach your arms out with the palms facing in. We do hug a tree in the air with the arms as you push out and in with the legs. Think about pressing the balls of the feet out away from the center of the body as you pull your toes back toward the knees. Exhale, inhale, out and in, feeling the quads engage and lift each time that you lengthen. And then try to hollow out your armpits, squeeze into your lats as you wrap your arms around that imaginary beach ball right above the chest. Just for 3. Good work. Last 2. 1 more. Come in halfway. We pulse the arms, pulse the legs. Exhale. Inhale. Breathe through the work. 3, 2, 1. Push all the way out. Come all the way in. Awesome job. Drop the weights down for now. Come on up, adjust the weight on the reformer so that you have 1 red, 1 blue spring on. Lie onto your backs. Make sure that your headrest is down. Setting up for a single leg pelvic lift. So bring your hands down beside the hips. Activate the arms, pushing firmly down into those hands. Lift your right leg straight up toward the ceiling with pointed toes. Your left heel is on the foot bar. We take a deep inhale through your nose to prepare. Exhale, engage your core. Tuck your tail. Curl your hips all the way up toward the ceiling. And then release and articulate your spine down slow, 1 vertebrae at a time, creating lengthened space between the bones. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, tuck the tail, curl the hips all the way up. And then release and fluidly roll it back down through that spinal stretch. Try not to move the carriage. Try to stabilize your body. Staying even across your pelvis and your hips as you roll down. If you need to move the carriage out a couple of inches, that's okay. Just try to stabilize as you lift and lower the hips. And we keep that right leg lifted up high, feeling a deep hamstring stretch as we work towards strengthening the left hamstrings and glutes right here. Eyes stay focused straight up the whole time. Exhale, you lift. Inhale, you lower. Just for 3. Good work. Last 2. 1 more time. Lift up, stay up, and just start to pulse the hips up and down. Exhale, inhale. Pulse and squeeze. Stay with it here. 3, 2, 1. Push the carriage out. Lift the right leg higher. Come back and lower it down. Push out and lift. Pull in and lower. Keep moving with control. Lift and lower that right leg as you push out and in. And only lower it down to be parallel with that left leg as you come in. Exhale. Inhale. Just for 3, 2, 1 more. Come back and lift the leg high. Roll down with control. Switch those legs. Right foot on the foot bar. Left leg extends with pointed toes. Take a deep inhale through your nose to prepare. Exhale, tuck the tail, curl the hips all the way up. Inhale, roll it down 1 vertebrae at a time. Breathing through this hamstring and glute work. Pushing firmly into those hands to help us stabilize. Exhale on the way up. Inhale on the way down. Eyes stay focused straight up the whole time. Shoulder girdle melts into the mat. Try not to let that right knee move away your midline. So we make sure that it tracks straight forward the whole time. And the higher you lift that left leg as you move, the deeper the stretch in the left hamstrings and calves will be. Just for 3, up, down with control. Exhale, 2. One more time, lift up, stay up, and just pulse those hips up and down. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Pulse and squeeze. 3, 2, 1, stay up, push out, lift the leg high, come back and lower it down. The right leg presses out as the left leg goes up. Then you pull it in as you lower it down. Exhale, inhale, breathing out. In, just for 4, 3, 2, 1 more time. Lift that left leg up high. Roll down 1 vertebrae at a time. Windshield wiper your legs side to side. Whew, releasing out those SI joints here. Deep inhales. Deep exhales here. 1 more big inhale. Exhale, come back to center. Bend the knees up to 90 degrees above your hips. Grab the straps behind you. You can hold the bigger loops for less tension or the smaller loops for more, whichever you prefer. Take a deep inhale through your nose to prepare. On the exhale, curl the head, neck, and shoulders up into flexion. Hold it at the top. Reach a little further. Pull the abs in a little deeper, and then keep the legs extended as you lower down. Now curl up, pull the knees to the chest. Inhale, lower down, legs go out. Exhale, curl up, pull the knees to center. Inhale, the legs extend as you lower. Lifting from the chest. Lifting from that deep core activation. That way it doesn't go into the neck or the back. Each time you curl up and pull the knees to center, squeeze a little deeper into your core. The lower the legs go in the air, the more work on the lower abdominals. But if it's going into your lower back or your hip flexors at all, just aim your feet up a little bit higher. Inhale down. Exhale, lift. Just for 3. Stay with it. Last 2. 1 more time. Lift up, stay up, curl up a little higher. Single leg stretch. 1 leg in, 1 leg out. Point at the toes. Maybe extend 1 leg underneath the foot bar to add a little more of a challenge to your core and your hips. Stay with it, don't give up. If you have neck issues, go ahead and drop your head. Otherwise, try to curl up high the whole time. Keep reaching through those arms, stay active. The low back should be flat and connected to the mat. 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Bend the elbows, bend the knees. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, curl up. Take a tricep press. Just your right leg extends. Switch those legs for 3, 2, 1. Lower down, everything bends. Curl up, left leg extends, and we switch 3, 2, 1. Lower down, everything bends. Curl up, right leg extends. We switch 3, 2, 1. Lower down, both knees bend. Curl up, left leg extends. We switch for 3, 2, 1. Everything bends. Curl up, right leg extends. Switch 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Curl up, left leg reaches. 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Curl up, right leg reaches. Switch 3, 2, 1. And lower. Curl up, left leg reaches. Switch 3, 2, 1. lower down. Arms reach up, big arm circles. Knees are staying bent at 90-degree angles above the hips. We're just circling the arms right here. Inhale and lift. Exhale, circle out and around and back in. Breathing into that fluid control right here. 3 more. Last 2. 1 more time. Go the other way. Down and around and up. Exhale, inhale, breathing. Stay with that movement. Feel the length of the arms out of the shoulder joints with each circle. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Drop the straps back down. Come to an all-4 position on your reformer, facing back. Bring your hands either onto the shoulder blocks or beside the shoulder blocks. Then take your right foot back behind you on the foot bar with the ball of the foot on the foot bar and push that right leg out and in. Move slow and controlled. Stabilize. Make sure that that left knee is directly underneath that left hip at a 90-degree angle. You can stay right here the whole time, or to add a balance challenge, reach the left arm out in front of you as you just push that right leg out and in. Balance and breathe. Exhale. Inhale. Feeling that right glute engage and lift each time that you lengthen the leg. Good work. Just for 3, 2, working balance, stability, and control. 1, come in halfway. Pulse the leg out and in. Option to reach that left arm up. Down as that right leg reaches out. In, just for 5, 4, 3, 2, push all the way out. Come all the way in, switch. Right knee is down. Ball of the left foot onto the foot bar and press that left leg out and in. Exhale, you reach out the leg. Inhale, you bend it in slow. Exhale, reach. Feel the glute engage and lift. Inhale, resist. Option to reach your right arm out in front of you and balance if that feels okay on your body. Neck long. Eyes focused about 4 to 5 inches in front of the headrest and down. Push firmly into that left or both hands, staying active and lifted in the upper back as we don't want to sink in the chest. Push all the way through that heel each time. Just for 3. Last 2. 1 more. Out. Come in halfway. Pulse the leg. Pulse the arms. Up, down. Exhale. Inhale. Breathing. 3, 2, 1. Push all the way out. Come all the way in. Awesome work. Turn around facing front for double flat back knee stretch. Hands on the foot bar, heels against the shoulder blocks. Booty back to the heels, spine long. Engage your lats. Pull the abs in and up. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Prepare. Exhale, push out with the legs. Pull in. Exhale out. Inhale in. So it's almost as if you're doing a plank with the arms. You're stabilizing the upper body. And it's just those knees going out and in. And then as the knees draw underneath you, feel your tailbone lengthen toward the heels, creating that stretch around that sacrum and the release into the lumbopelvic stabilizers. Reach, pull, exhale, inhale, out. And you've got it. 5 more. So good. Last 4. 3, 2, 1, come back, and all you're gonna do is flex the lumbar spine, tilt the tail underneath you, drawing your abdominals in and up. And then we'll do that same thing here. Out, but then pull the abs in and up as you pull the carriage in. Out, pull in and up on the core. Out, in and up, still pushing firmly into the hands the whole time, watching that you're not drawing those shoulders up to the ears. So you pull the abs in, you round the low back, you push out. Strengthening our hips and our core right here. Reach, pull, exhale, inhale, just for 4. Last 3, 2, 1 more. And drop it down to 1 red spring, standing up for elephant stretch. Feet at about hip distance. All of the fingers, including the thumb, to the outside edge of the foot bar. Have even weight distribution between the hands and the feet. Lift your toes up. Widen your shoulders. Take your gaze at your belly button or in between the inner thighs. Exhale, push out with the legs. Feel the deep hamstring and calf stretch. Inhale, pull in with your core. Flex the lumbar spine. Tilt the tail underneath you and draw the abs in and up. Exhale, push out with the strength of the legs. Inhale, pull in with the strength of the core. Breathing into that deep stretch here. Trying to lift the arches of the feet up as you pull the carriage to center. Deepening that work in the pelvic floor into those lower abdominals. Wide shoulders, even feeling a stretch in the cervical spine behind the neck because we're keeping the chin tucked, keeping the gaze at the belly button or inner thighs the whole time that we move. Just for 3, exhale, inhale, you got it. Last 2. 1 more time. Come back in. Step the feet together. Setting up for a single leg long stretch. Push out to a plank position. Lift the right leg up behind you in the air. Push the carriage out. Pull the carriage in. Exhale, push the carriage out as far as you can. Inhale, pull it back in. Keeping that right leg lifted up high the whole time, maybe even flexing at the ankle. Glutes tight and engaged, spine long. 3 more. Last 2. 1 more time. And switch, right foot down, left leg up. Push the carriage out as far as you can. Use the strength of the core, lats and upper body to pull the carriage forward. Your glutes are staying tight and engaged the whole time. Focus on your breath. Exhale. Inhale, breathing. 3, good work. Last 2. 1 more time. Back to elephant stretch. Send the legs out and in. Exhale. Inhale, breathing. Just for 3. Last 2. 1 more time. Come back in. Turn around. Have a seat on the foot bar. Setting up for tendon stretch. Your hands come on the foot bar. Your legs are together. Your feet are together. Take a deep inhale through your nose to prepare. On the exhale, hinge it forward at the hips. Send your tail up toward the ceiling, straightening the legs, and then sit back onto the heels. Exhale, stand up, forehead to the knee. Inhale, sit back down onto the heels, gaze up and out. Exhale, stand up, forehead to the knee. Inhale, sit back down, gaze up and out. We have 3 more. Get that nice decompression, that deep stretch in the hamstrings and calves. Last 2. One more time. Stand up, forehead to the knees, straighten the legs, hold it. And now push out with the legs, lift up with the core. Exhale out and forward. Inhale, your booty goes past that foot bar because you're deeply engaging those lower abdominals and piking the hips up. 3 more. Last 2. One more time. And rest. Nice work. Keep that red spring on, setting up for Russian splits. Bring your right foot forward. Take the ball of the left foot back behind you onto the foot bar. You can keep your hands down to the shoulder blocks the whole time, or stand up tall, balance, tee the arms out like airplane wings, and start to just extend that front leg out and in. Exhale, reach it. Inhale, bend it. Exhale, reach. Inhale, bend. Exhale, reach. Inhale, bend. That front leg out and in. Keep squeezing into the left glute. Only going as low as you can without feeling a strain in the psoas. Heart up, eyes up. Keep breathing here. 3, 2, 1. Bend the front knee. Now bend the back knee in on the inhale. Exhale, push it out. Stay low. Tilt the tail. Pull those shoulders back and down. Keep your gaze up and out the whole time. Inhale, bend. Exhale, push out. Stay low. Stay with it. Keep squeezing into your core. 3. Last 2. And 1. Bring your hands down to the shoulder blocks if you're standing up. Straighten both legs, lift the hips up, bring the carriage in, then push out to your splits. Pike it up. Look at the back knee. Push out to your splits, maybe getting a little bit deeper into that split stretch each time. I like to walk my hands down to the carriage to get a little deeper into the splits each time. But take what feels good for your body. Exhale, you push out and look out. Inhale, bring the carriage in, 2 straight legs, lift the hips, look back. You've got it. 3 more. Last 2. Exhale down. Inhale up. One more time. Exhale, take it all the way down. Hold that split stretch here. Just breathe. Deep inhales, deep exhales here. One more big inhale. And exhale. Come back up and switch. Left foot forward. Right foot back. Push out to that low runner's lunge. Either light on the fingertips or stand up tall, balance, tee the arms out like airplane wings, and exhale, push the front leg out. Inhale, bend it in. Exhale, reach it out. Inhale, bend it in. Spine long, core tight. Stay with it. Working hip flexibility, balance, and strength right here. It really helps to keep the eyes focused at one stationary point. Feel that expansive energy throughout the fingertips. 1 more. Keep the front knee bent. Now bend the back knee and push it out. Inhale, bend. Exhale, press. Feeling the glutes engage and lift each time that you lengthen that leg. 4 more. Good work. Last 3, 2, 1 more time. Push it out. If you're standing up, hands come down. 2 straight legs. Send those hips up. Look back. Then press out to your splits. Look out beyond the reformer. Pike the hips up, 2 straight legs, bring the carriage in. Push out to your splits and look out. Exhale, the hips come up, you bring the carriage in. Inhale, you push out to the splits. Maybe getting a little deeper into the split stretch each time, if that feels good on your body. It doesn't have to be a super big movement if it doesn't feel good for you. Then just decrease the range. It's okay to keep it small here too. Just take what you need. Do what feels good. Exhale, you push all the way out. Inhale, lift it up. One more time, take it to where you can go. Hold it and breathe. Deep inhales, deep exhales here. Stay with it, don't give up. 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Step it off. Awesome work. Adjust the weight on the reformer. One blue spring goes on. Drop your foot bar down to the bottom notch. If you have a jump board, grab that jump board. Slide it in between your foot bar and your carriage and tighten the knobs in the front. If you do not have a jump board, feel free to still do jumping with your feet on the foot bar. Or you can do the same leg movements without jumping if you have knee or hip issues and just do the core work instead. Otherwise, lie onto your back. So one blue spring is on. Come down onto your forearms. Open the chest, pull the abs in and up, widen the shoulders. Start to just jump out. Point your toes. Toe ball heel. Land softly through the feet. Get those legs to fully extend in the air each time. And just try to scoop the belly in and up a little bit deeper. Jump and land at the same point on the jump board each time. And get that beautiful toe ball heel articulation of the feet to cushion the landing so that we protect our joints. Exhale, jump out, reach, squeeze your core. Inhale, landing soft. If you are moving your reformer, you're not landing all the way before you're jumping out. So make sure to fully bend, then extend, bursting the energy out through those feet. Now jump on one foot, land on the other, alternating those legs. Jump on one foot, land on the other, pulling one knee to the chest. And as you draw that knee to the chest, maybe squeeze a little deeper into your core. Keep those shoulders wide. Maintain a slight space between the chin and chest, which will help protect the neck. We're burning stored fat and energy. We're pumping out our lymphatic system, detoxing the body. So really important to also drink a lot of water today after this workout. Switch and switch. Jump on one, land on the other, feeling that beautiful leg extension of the opposite leg as it's reaching out of the hip joint. It should feel like a nice stretch even into the psoas. Just for 3. Last 2. And 1. Jump on both feet, tuck both knees to the chest, shoot both legs out to land. Pull it in, scoop the belly, lengthen it out and land. Exhale, inhale, breathing. Pull it in, lengthen it out. Stay with it here. Keep the legs super glued together the whole time, jumping and landing on both feet at the same time. Getting our cardio in as we work strength, strengthening the legs, core, the hips. 15 seconds left. And then we'll go to double straight leg stretch, where you jump on both feet and lift both legs straight up toward the ceiling and back down in 3, 2, 1. Jump on both feet. Use the strength of the core. Lift both legs up high and down low. Exhale, both legs lift. Inhale, both legs lower. And your abs draw in a little bit deeper each time that you lift those legs. Still jumping and landing on both feet at the same time. And don't forget to push firmly into those forearms. Staying active in the upper back. If it's not comfortable for you to be on those elbows, feel free to lie on down with your head onto the headrest, shoulders against the shoulder blocks, if that's a more comfortable position for you. 15 more seconds here. And then we go to big scissor kicks with the legs, where you jump on one foot and land on the other and alternate those legs. In 3, 2, 1, jump on one foot, land on the other. 2 straight extended legs. Maybe pulling that leg that's up a little closer to the face each time, deepening the stretch in the hamstrings and the calves. Switch option to come off of those elbows and to grab behind the thigh, the calf, or the ankle of the leg that's extended up toward the ceiling and pulling it to your face for a deeper stretch. 30 seconds left. You're doing great. Don't give up. If you have to rest at any point, though, feel free to take that rest and then try to get right back into it, challenging your body to stay with this whole exercise today. 10 more seconds here. And then we're going to roll over onto our side. In 3, 2, and 1. Roll over onto your right side. Bring your right forearm down in front of the shoulder blocks. Keep the right knee bent. Engage your external obliques, lifting up the side waist. Left foot goes onto the jump board. Your left hand can either come to the hip, it can extend straight up, or you can bring your hand to the shoulder block, whatever feels more stabilizing for you or more comfortable. And then jump out and just lift that top leg up and down, working our outer thighs, strengthening the glute medius and our hips. Jump out, lift the leg up, bring it down. Try to push firmly into that right forearm so we're not sinking into the right shoulder. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Straight up and down. 30 more seconds here. And then we're going to add a little knee tuck and get a little more glute activation as the leg extends back behind us to land. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Don't forget about that toe ball heel. Articulation of the foot. 15 seconds. That left arm is active if it's extended up. Almost there. We're going to tuck that knee up and shoot that leg back in 3, 2, 1. Pull it up, press it back. Exhale, inhale. Perfectly fine to take your hand down to the hip or the shoulder block. Whatever feels better on your body. Scoop into the belly as you draw that knee forward. Feel that deep glute activation as you extend that leg back out to land. You're doing great. 30 more seconds left. Don't give up. Still jumping and landing at the center of the jump board the whole time. 15 seconds. So good. Less than 10. We rest in 3, 2, 1. Onto your backs. Cross that left working leg, the ankle up and over that right knee. Push the right leg out. And as you pull it in, push that left knee away, taking a piriformis stretch here. Push it out, drag, and breathe into it. Exhale, inhale. Good work. Just let that heart rate start to quiet down. Each time you bend the right knee and push that left knee away, deepening the stretch in the piriformis. One more time. And come back in. Awesome work. Roll over onto the other side. And let's do that same thing again. Lie onto the left side with the left forearm down. Your left knee is bent. Your right foot goes onto the jump board. Your right hand can either come to the shoulder block, to the hip, or extend it straight up and jump on the right leg, lift it up, toe, ball, heel, land softly through that foot for 1 minute here. Exhale, jump out, lift it up. Inhale, toe, ball, heel, land. Toes and knees stay pointed straight forward the whole time. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Straight up, straight down. Working the outer thigh and glute medius, strengthening the hip. 30 more seconds here. Getting that heel down each time. And don't forget to engage those external obliques, to push firmly into that left forearm, staying active and lifted in the side body. 10 seconds. Up, down, don't give up. Just for 3, 2, 1. Now jump out, tuck that top knee forward, shoot the leg back out to land. Feeling even deeper glute work here. Exhale forward, inhale back. Pull it up, lengthen it back. Exhale, inhale, breathing. Forward and back. Up and back, don't give up. 40 seconds left. Each time that you draw that right knee forward, squeeze a little deeper into your core without compromising your hip positioning. Still getting that beautiful toe, ball, heel articulation of the foot as you land. Whew, feel that shake, feel that burn. Exhale, inhale. We're almost there. 10 more seconds. I know, I feel it too. Just for 3, 2, 1. Onto your backs. Cross that working right ankle up and over the left knee for that piriformis stretch. And just push it out and drag it in. Exhale. Inhale, breathing. Letting that knee press away from the center of the body each time that you pull the carriage in. Just for 3. Last 2. One more time. And come in. Awesome work. Come on up. Take the jump board out. Place it back where you got it. Grab your long boxes. Place them on long ways in front of the shoulder blocks. Add a yellow spring to join the blue. Grab your straps. Lie onto your belly facing back with your chest off of the box. Arms are long and low beside the reformer. Extend the legs out of the hip joints, activating the glutes. Pull your navel up into the spine. Take a deep inhale through your nose to prepare. Exhale, pull the straps all the way back to your hips. Lift up, then circle the arms around and lower down. Exhale, pull back, lengthen and lift. Inhale, circle the arms around and down. Exhale, pull back, lengthen, lift. Inhale, circle up and around and back down. We have 3 more. Feel the glutes stay active, the core stay active. Your neck is long the whole time. One more time. Reverse it. The arms pull back to the hips, you lift. Then they circle down, around, and up. Pull back, engage the lats. Circle down, around and up, working the spinal extensions to keep our spine healthy and young. Exhale, lift, circle. Inhale, lower. 3 more. Last 2. 1 more, lift up, hold it, little kicks with the legs like you're swimming. Breathe, kick faster, hands by the hips, lift up a little higher. Lengthen the neck even more. 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Step it off. Adjust the weight. 1 blue spring goes on the reformer. Take your box parallel with the carriage. Step on the box, feet parallel. Then the left foot comes down onto the floor. Do an uneven squat. Lift up into a curtsy lunge. And you lift. Bringing the carriage in. Squat down low. Stand up, curtsy lunge. Lift up. Squat down. Lift up, booty back, chest lifted. Curtsy lunge. And you lift. Squat down. Lift up. Curtsy lunge. Lift up. We have 3 more here. Good work. Last 2. One more time. Hold that curtsy lunge, just pulse up and down. Exhale, inhale, breathing spine long, core tight, gaze up and out the whole time. 3, 2, 1. Come on up. Good work. Go to all 4s on the box. You may have to scoot your box back a little. Grab the strap closest to you. Place it into your right hand. Come onto your hands and knees facing front. Holding that right strap in the right hand, lift the left leg up behind you in the air. Do a single arm bicep curl with the right arm. As you do a hamstring curl with that left leg, exhale, pull, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, pull, inhale, lengthen. Bend the elbow, bend the leg, lengthen everything out. Exhale, inhale, breathing. Good work. Stay with it. You may have to hold higher on that strap for more tension or lower for less. Take what you need. 3, 2, good work. 1 more, hold it, pulse the leg up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome work. Other side. Step both of the feet on the box facing front. Then your right foot comes off beside the box to an uneven squat. Then you stand up into a curtsy lunge. And you lift. Bring it in slow. Squat down low. Stand up. Curtsy lunge. Lift it up. Inhale down, get low, booty back, heart lifted, weight in the heels. Exhale, lift. Curtsy lunge, and you lift. Squat down low. Lift it up. Curtsy lunge. Lift it up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Curtsy lunge. Lift it up. We just have 3 more here. Last 2. One more time. Down, up, curtsy, pause, little pulses. 2 to 3 inches up. 2 to 3 inches down. Pulse and squeeze. Exhale, inhale, breathing. Just for 3, 2, 1. Come on up. You may need to scoot your box back a little bit, depending on how heavy you want it. And then grab the strap closest to you, place it in the left hand. Come to all fours on the box and then bend that left elbow in tight to the waist. Lift the right leg up behind you in the air. Do a single arm bicep curl with that left arm as you do a hamstring curl with that right leg. Exhale, pull. Inhale, lengthen. Squeeze into your biceps. Squeeze into the hamstrings. Stabilize your upper body. Keep your core tight. Your neck is long. Your eyes are focused a few feet in front of the box and down. Exhale, pull. Inhale, lengthen. Stay with it. 4 more. Squeeze into the glutes and hamstring. Lengthen that leg back out. 3. Exhale, 2. 1 more. Hold the arm in. Pulse the leg up. 10, 9. Balance, breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. Awesome work. Adjust the weight on the reformer so that you have 1 red, 1 blue spring on. Lie onto your backs and take both of those straps and place them onto your feet. Extend both legs up with those straps on the feet and start to just circle your legs up and out and around and back into center. And you squeeze into your inner thighs. Feeling your femur bones fluidly rotating throughout your hip joints, creating that expansion of energy in the soft tissue. Up and around and back in. Breathe into that fluid control. Inhale, exhale, up and around. Just for 3. Last 2. And 1. Reverse the circle. Same thing, just going the other way, out and around and down. Exhale, inhale, breathing. Think about the length of the legs more than the width of the circle. Either staying in a neutral pelvis or imprint, whatever feels good for you. Try to quiet your mind. Try to slow down that heart rate and breathe into every muscle in the body, especially your hips right here. One more time, halfway down to a V position. Start to froggy in and push it out. Inhale, bend the knees in and the sits bones widen. Exhale, push the legs out and up and the hip bones narrow. Bend and extend. Shoulders wide and relaxed. Exhale, reach. Inhale, resist. Just for 4. Last 3. And for 2. 1 more time, push it out, hold it there. Bend the left leg, extend the right leg out. Inhale. Exhale, both feet to center. Alternating between which leg bends, which leg extends each time. And you push through the heel of the leg that's bent while pulling in with the inner thigh of the leg that's extended to bring both feet back together over the foot bar. Just for 4. Nicely done. Stay with it. Last 3. And for 2. 1 more time. Back to center. Bend the knees in, setting up for short spine. The main thing to remember with short spine is only look straight up and keep your heels together the whole time. Inhale, lengthen the legs out. On the exhale, hinge at your hips. Bring your feet over your face. Then use the strength of the abdominals and lift the hips up. Bend the knees wide to the shoulder blocks. Try to keep tension in the straps. Articulate down 1 vertebrae at a time. Then the tail presses and the legs extend. Inhale, you lengthen. Exhale, hinge at your hips, feet over the face. Use your core, lift the hips up. Bend the knees wide to the shoulder blocks. Roll down the upper back, the mid back, and the low back to the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hinge at your hips, feet come up. Use your abdominals, lift the hips all the way up. Bend the knees and roll it down, feeling that beautiful spinal decompression. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, feet up. Use your abs, lift the hips all the way up. Bend the knees and roll it down with control. Push it out, point your toes, open the legs up to a high, wide V in the air, grab onto the ropes, and just gently rock it out, side to side, massaging out the low back. Deep inhales, deep exhales here. One more big inhale. Exhale, bring the legs to center, bend at the knees. Take the straps off of the feet. Come on up off to the side. Bring your foot bar back up to the center notch. Adjust the weight. One red spring is on. Stand up for Eve's lunge. So right foot on the floor, left foot against the shoulder block, hands on the foot bar, tuck your tail. Lunge down, lift up while keeping the spine long, actively moving in and out of the psoas stretch. The glutes are engaged. If you want to let go, you can let go and tee the arms out or reach the arms up as we just lunge down and up, in and out of that deep psoas stretch. 3, 2, 1. Other side. Left foot on the floor, right foot against that shoulder block. Same thing here, tail is tucked, spine is long, glutes are tight, and we're just going down and up, in and out of that psoas stretch. The arms can tee out. The arms can reach up, whatever feels good for your body, just down and up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Core tight, neck long. Keep breathing here. Just for 3, 2, and 1. Come on up. Stand off to the side of the reformer with the feet at about hip distance. Put a little bounce into the knees. Finishing with a final roll down together. Take a deep inhale, reach the arms up, gather energy and lengthen. Exhale, hands come down. Nod your head. Tuck your chin, micro bend the knees, scoop the belly in and up. Roll the spine down slow, one vertebrae at a time. Feeling the weight of the head, neck, and shoulders decompress and stretch your spine. At the bottom, circle your arms in opposite directions in front of the toes. Just breathe. And then reverse those circles. Same thing, just going the other way. Stop the circles. Straighten those legs. Tilt from the tail. Scoop into the belly. And roll up as slowly as you can, one vertebrae at a time, until the shoulders go back and down, and your chin and head come up last. Awesome work today. Thank you so much for joining me for this advanced full body reformer workout. I designed this workout for anyone that is about to indulge in any winter sports like skiing and snowboarding, because this is going to be the best workout to strengthen the hips, work mobility and flexibility to keep you strong on the slopes. If you enjoyed this workout, check out my playlist for more advanced reformer workouts just like this. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you're not already there so you don't miss my next workout, and have a beautiful day. All I want